Hey, how's it going, guys? Hope everyone had a great weekend. I know I did, and like the topic mentions, I wanted to talk with you guys about upgrading your power circle, and even if you have one. So I guess I should have did this in a little reverse and asked, do you have a power circle? And if you do, how can you upgrade it? But the main point here is to start thinking about, there's the old Jim Rohn quote of, you're the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. But, sometimes we take that quote for granted. I know sometimes I do. And I don't think about, the 5 people that maybe the way we can rethink about that quote is the 5 people that we allow to have the most influence on us. Maybe that's the best way to put it. But anyways, my challenge to you is to think about, the 5 people that you, that you confide in, the 5 people that you allow to give you advice that you listen to or don't listen to sometimes. But I went to a seminar this past weekend for an investment strategy that I'm going to be employing here soon, and the room was just filled with people who, I don't want to say they're like-minded, but they have they're very ambitious, and they they employ a lot of the same mindset tools. Some of the planning. They're very driven. They're very goal-oriented. So, this is actually my first, live event that I've gone to where I've purposely decided, this is an event I want to go to of my own volition. It had nothing to do with my work or school or anything else besides the fact that I genuinely wanted to go to this event and, see what this was all about. And I need to do more of it is my lesson, and I need to put myself into, purposely put myself into situations where I'm going to meet people who are going to, lift me up, who are going to, think like me, or even challenge. Even if they do think similar to me, they're also going to challenge the way I'm thinking and the way that I handle my business, and ultimately call you out on some of the BS that you're doing or saying or thinking and whatnot. But like I said, I just want to challenge you to think about, your power circle, and start assembling this, and you think outside the normal realms of people physically in the flesh. You can also have mentors who have gone on from this earth and are very historical figures. They might have written books. They might have been recorded on audio form, some way, shape, or form. The internet has allowed us to have access to these types of people. One of mine, I would say, is Napoleon Hill, and I read a lot of his books. And when I get an office, I still live in an apartment, but when I get an office, I'm going to probably put some pictures of these influencers in my office so that I can see them, and hey, when things get tough, you can think to yourself, hey, what would Napoleon Hill do, or what would Mike Tyson do, or what would whoever you look up to, ask yourself, what would that person do, or what would that person say to me? So you can have these, it might sound like some woo-woo shit going on here, but I tell you, if you can simply ask those questions, I think you can start to reframe things and move yourself to greater action. So that's all I want to chat with you guys about. It's a nice sunny fall day here in Charleston, so I'm going to go enjoy that with my wife and daughter here. Like I said, I was gone all weekend. I'm looking forward to spend some quality time with them tonight. All right, guys, have an awesome night. Talk to you later.